So here is named Yappa, and lucky for me, he loves food, so my job is a little bit easier. I can use this to guide him to do all the commands and skills, plus a little bit more. A lot easier than just with the leash and collar. Very nice. Here. Today is day 7, and he's moving pretty fluid. He's got really good focus on me. Very nice. We've got pretty good stability. I'm pretty assured that he'll stay there if I walk away. We've got 6 feet there. Heel, place. He loves going to place, which is, I'm very happy about that. Good job. Here, place. He's gonna ignore the food that I drop on the ground. Place. Back. There you go. That looked like I was gesturing to tell him to do something, so a little bit confusing. Very nice. Good boy. Here. Sit. Yes. So not only is it important he goes to place straight on, good, but I also want him to be able to cross us. Very, very nice. Here. Come on. Sit. And go backwards. Place. Place. We'll try that one more time, buddy. Here. Come on. Here. There you go. Here. Sit. Good. Place. Yes. Sit. So there, when he tried to pull backwards, dogs have a thing called opposition reflex. So when I pull this way, he's going to want to pull backwards. But the training helps him learn to overcome that and take that on as guidance and direction. Place. Very nice. Here. Place. Heel. Sit. There you go. Here. Sit. Place. Place. Yeah, that one's a lot harder because it's very small and he's a really big dog. Heel. Sit. Yes. Heel. Sit. Yes. The position changes on the board are really important so that as we're heeling, whether it's on or off the board, he's always going to stay in this particular position. Heel. It's going to get ingrained into his mind. Heel. So I don't want him to go to place without being told to. So there he wanted to go to place on his own. Heel. Good. So he has to learn to listen for what we're telling him to do and not just impulse, right? Because he might throw things out there or just do stuff to force a reward out of us. And that's not him being focused or taking it seriously at all. There you go. Heel. I want him to genuinely pay attention. Sit. Good job. Heel. Sit. Place. There you go. Here. Heel. Heel. So we're starting to lure him into heel without the full draw back of our hand. Sit. Yes. Place. Good job. Here. Do it one more time. Here. Heel. Yes. Place. Ordinarily what that looks like is I'll draw him in slowly all the way back to our knee and then straight forward. So he's perfectly lined up, but we're able to do that with a lot less guidance, and we'll fade off more of the guidance as we go along. But today's only day 7, so we're not going to push it too hard. Yep. Good. Position changes on the board also help with moving off the board, as I said before. So we're able to do these small little turns. Very nice. Heel. Especially if he's, you know, if a child is walking him, they do have children, got him on the leash, you don't want him to be pulling in any direction or getting in your way, tripping you, getting between your legs or nothing. Here. Good. There's a circle. And then that's a spin. Very nice. We can go like this, right into that. Give him my leash back if you would. And then gently lifting up on the leash indicates to sit. Heel. Sit. Good job. Because we want him to know everything, not just with the word or the collar, but also with the leash. You know, because there are a lot of circumstances where you might have to rely on the leash. That's it. There you go, buddy boy. Good job. All right. Go through. All right. So yes, I did just say that you don't want him going between your legs, but when you're walking or just hanging out, because he might trip you up. But it can be good to do stuff like this because it builds trust and confidence with the dog, especially this kind of dog. Go through. Good. I want him to feel comfortable being in my space and me being in his space, so it lowers the risk or the danger, not only for myself as the trainer, putting him in all these weird positions, but with kids or other people that want to mess with him or push on him a little bit or play with him a lot. You don't want him to get flustered for getting in people's space or sit. Good job. Or getting caught between your legs, etc. Dogs can panic and freak out. Here, place. There you go. Here, place. Heel. Sit. Yes. Here. Place. Come on, buddy. There you go. That one was a lot better. Good. Let's walk across the porch here and back. Very nice. So we've put him more than one time, right? He did really well the very first time. Kind of a jackpot situation. Good job. Here. Sit. Yes. And what I've got here is actually a chalk bag for mountain climbing. But I found it a lot more useful for this because I used to have another one, but the buckle of it put holes in my shirt and it was inconvenient. And this is just perfect. Here. There you go. Right into it. Sit. Yes. So there we did sit with no leash pressure, just basically the verbal command. Place. And then again with less guidance to go to place. But we want him to get that last paw on the board. Yes. Here. Heel. Good. Heel. Place. Excellent. All right. He's doing really well. I didn't expect him to progress this far in just 1 week, but I'm very happy, and a big part of that I owe to his food drive. Otherwise, this whole process would be a lot more difficult because it'd be a lot less, incentive for him to want to do this stuff. It's boring, or he wants to be impulsive and go crazy, jump on me, be a bully, kind of like how he was before. Good job. Here. Spin. Place. Yes, good boy. Sit. All right, we'll probably just end it there. That's all we have to showcase for now.